After the darkness of 2020, it was tempting to just throw up your hands and focus on getting through the next day with a look forward to some unexpected new tax or a new social bylaw. I mean, in other words, go to work, head down, and do not even consider making fun comments around the water cooler. Who knows where that will end up? Avoid compliments to a coworker that may be mistaken. The list goes on. It just goes on. But in other words, have an opinion on nothing. Some people may view it as an unacceptable opinion. Think convoys, parents, and schools. I mean, Rome lasted 1,000 years because it was primarily based on free speech, freedom of religion, and a common economic market. I mean, when Rome conquered the territories, the conquered were always allowed to retain their customs and religion. Free trade evolved because people in Rome could invest in newly conquered lands like the emerging markets of today. Free trade created peace because everyone could participate. They had financial panics from time to time, just like we do today. But did they have the same political interference we have today? Their 1,000-year record, I think, speaks for itself, don't you think? Now, the day-to-day news we grew accustomed to cannot be trusted, as it's all cleansed. It's all cleansed to meet someone's requirements. I mean, enter independent media with all the facts. They found out if you try and change the news culture under today's regime, it fights back, and you need the stomach and the tenacity to resist that. Now, the mission of journalism is to be honest. Those in power have always attempted to control the narrative, but mainly during war times. Good journalists are taught it's their duty to always hold power to account. In other words, hold the line. Now, where and when have we heard those words lately? The media would, as we knew it, has been decimated. Mainstream has become muffled as to what they can report. I mean, it's really too obvious to deny. Now enter social media. It, of course, has its upsides and downsides. Some people get out of order, but you can snooze them or, block them even. But Facebook became censored. I mean, after the AI fact checkers took over, don't use any of your grandma's jokes or you end up in Facebook jail. It became a joke, rather, because the censors were not real people until Bill C-11 showed up. Now you can't post any news, or you get the reminder that Canadians are not allowed to see news on Facebook. Thank you. Compliments of the Prime Minister's office. This has just spread to the field of podcasting. There must be an election coming or something. First trucker convoys were people with unacceptable viewpoints. Now parents staking their relevance as parents have unacceptable viewpoints. Other protesters are fine. We have the words true, north, strong, and free in our national anthem, but something's not right. However, the national anthem can get changed on a whim. Remember that? We have the experience. But the latest infringement on our freedom of speech is the announcement that companies offering podcasts or social media services are now required to register with the CRTC. We all know where this is going. Shortly, podcaster content will need to pass an acceptable review. If the world was laughing at Canada yesterday, they're weeping for us today. Hey, did you guys enjoy this video? Hey, tap the subscribe button now.